I just drove for both Uber Eats and DoorDash at the same time, and I got some pretty crazy order requests, and I made some pretty decent money, and I even got an order request for MrBeast. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike. This channel is dedicated to your success in this gig economy, the side hustle. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. So yes, driving on both apps at the same time, obviously trying to make as much money as possible. And being online doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get good orders. Case in point. This order request, obviously a retail pickup from GameStop, it's $9.25, but it's a pretty good ways away. It's 11.2 miles. It's taking me outside of my scheduled zone, and it's taking me away from the dense areas. Decline. Now this order, it's in the dense areas. It's just $3 though. And yes, 2.9 miles, but additionally it's from Chipotle and in an area where I know that this Chipotle gets slammed with orders. Now I'm hoping that if you saw that $3 that you just decline immediately as well. But if you don't, for some reason, also consider that restaurant. Again, Chipotle's or similar restaurants in your marketplace. They can get slammed and they will get behind. So I waited and I waited so I wasn't putting additional miles on your vehicle, park, sitting and waiting for an order, and I got this one. This one for Cafe Moulin, it's $8.50, pretty good there, and it's just 2.4 miles. And additionally, it's keeping me in that dense area. Your goal should be to continue that process. It's ignoring those low-paying orders and or the orders that are taking you out of the correct positioning for your marketplace, and just really wash, rinse, and repeat and get orders like this. It's a higher dollar payout, ideally a minimum of $7, and it's a strong dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? This one for Chula Indian Barbecue, it is that minimum $7 that we're looking for, and it's 3.2 miles, a strong dollars to mile ratio. And then also remember, let's not forget about positioning. Where is it finishing? It's finishing in another dense area, a dense area with a lot of restaurants. So your goal when driving, it doesn't matter if you're just driving for Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub, or DoorDash, or a combination of all of those, which is multi-apping. It should look something like this. Ideally, it's going to be your ending destination. Again, remember, puts you in a dense area with a lot of restaurants. So you should be able to get another request pretty quickly. Like this one for Coriander India Grill. It's in that area that we just finished in. It's hitting our minimum threshold. This one, $8.50, and it's hitting a strong dollars to mile ratio, 1.2 miles. So the order request pattern continues, but now I'm gonna give you an example of a very specific stacked order request and ask you if you should accept it. So for this order, it hits our thresholds for $9.33 from Panera. Now, here's the question. Would you accept this stacked order? Again, it's from Panera. Now, this stacked order, that's 2 assignments for 1 driver. It's for an additional $4.50 for an additional 0.8 miles. So I'm going to ask you if this order request was in your market. Would you accept it? Because it's below our minimum pay threshold of $7, it's just $4.50. But this order, you really want to look right here. How many additional miles is it? It's only an additional 0.8 miles versus what you would have driven already. And yes, it's just $4.50, but keep in mind, you don't have to drive to another restaurant. This pickup is also from Panera. So let's say that $4.50, and even if it was an additional 0.8 miles, was a pickup at a different restaurant, then your answer may be different. But this one, same restaurant, not really that much more driving, I accepted. And then I got that order request for famous YouTuber with almost 50 million subscribers, MrBeast. Not MrBeast himself, but his restaurant. Well, his pseudo restaurant, MrBeast Burger. So this really pseudo restaurant that was a partnership with another restaurant location, we can see here, MrBeast Burger was our customer pickup. Now the cool thing with this order, because it's not just a regular burger order, that would be boring, but in the original video from MrBeast, whenever customers went through the drive-thru at Beast Burger, they may also get cash with their order or prizes. So that was pretty cool, fulfilling a MrBeast Burger order in their extension restaurant here in Pittsburgh. But let's finish this shift, this one from Sushi 2, $8 for just 3 miles. But how did I do numbers-wise after that MrBeast pickup and after driving on both apps for hours? Well, this shift on a Sunday was from 10:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. During this time, I earned $49.83 on DoorDash and $27.42 on Uber Eats. That's a grand total for the shift of $77.25. Or a gross revenue per hour, pretty decent there, $22.07. During this time, I completed 8 deliveries. I did receive 8 tips, which was great, with an average of $5.06. During this shift, I drove 28.4 miles, which equals a payout of $2.72 per mile. And I get a tax deduction of $16.33. So I think this is especially a good example of a lunch shift, driving a little bit earlier in the afternoon. So let me know down below in the comments, do you typically drive the lunch shift or even the breakfast shift or the dinner shift, weekdays, weekends? Let us know what works best for you down below in the comments. And if you got value in this video, definitely drop me a like. And you can also click or tap the screen here for my most recent video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.